Hey, and welcome to this video for the Google Keyword Planner, which is previously known as the Google Keyword Tool. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the Keyword Planner to search different keywords on how they're going to perform for someone who's going to be using this for marketing, to see how well different keywords will draw both audiences and attention from a marketing perspective. Okay, so when you get to the Keyword Planner and all you have to do is search Google for the Google Keyword Planner, it is going to require that you have a Google AdWords account. And so once you go to the link and you type that in, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that here. All we do is go to Google and type in Keyword Planner. And all I'm doing is clicking on this first link here, and it takes me right back here. Now when you click on the Keyword Planner link, the first one on Google, it's going to give you a quick bit of information about the replacement of the keyword tool, which is what Google used to use for marketing and for checking keywords for relevance. And so all we have to do from this website here is click on the Keyword Planner button, and it'll go ahead and take us right to where I was just at. Now the only difference here is that when you do click on that link, it's going to ask you to sign in with your Google account if you haven't already. And again, that Google account does have to have an AdWords account as well linked to it. So once you're in the Google Keyword Planner, what we can do here is click on this first tab here, and it's going to expand into an area where we can type in different keywords or phrases. So for example, if we're trying to create a website on selling used computers and we want to know about how much money we can make from advertising, then what we can do is go ahead and type in a phrase related to our specific niche. So I can type in selling used computers. And we can also type in our landing page if we want to, our product category, which we can type in, or we can use this drop down arrow to select from some different items as well. In this video, I'm just going to show you how to use these targeting tools down here. These are going to be really important because they allow you to target different countries, different subjects. So for instance, I can change the country to the United States or Canada or whatever location I want, and I can have multiple locations in here if I want. So I can also do Canada if I wanted to do that. So I can have multiple countries in there. I can also select the language that I want to use. So down here we can select from either Google or Google and Search Partners. I'm just going to leave that at Google. We can also choose whether or not we want to add any negative keywords that we're not interested in including. Over here we have different filter options, so we can go to the filters and we can set our average monthly search count, so how many searches for that particular keyword or phrase are coming through. We can say that we want it to be greater than or equal to maybe 1,000. And the CPC, which is the cost per click, we can set that to whatever we like. So if we wanted to do maybe $3, put that in there. Then our impression rate as well. We can select whether or not we want the competition to be high, medium, or low, which is just going to be the competition for other advertisers. So let's say we want that to be medium competition. Okay, so just to show you what this keyword planner is going to do, if I type in my phrase here and select all my categories, when I click on this Get Ideas button, initially it comes up to the Add Group Ideas tab here. So what we want to do is we want to go to our keyword ideas. And when we go here, it's going to bring up a list of all different terms here. Now this is not a very good term, so let me go ahead and just select something else here. Okay, so I went ahead and used a different phrase here. So this is just an example of how it's going to work. So let's say I was wanting to do maybe a blog or a website for selling smartphones and things like that. Once we set up all of our categories and we search using the Get Ideas button, in our Keyword Ideas button, you can see that there is 110,000 searches for just phone by itself. Best smartphones is getting about 4,400 monthly searches. You can see the competition rate here and the competition ratio here as well. So it's more competitive to have sell smartphone as a keyword versus just phone. And of course you can see the average cost per click here in this column. So it gives you all the details and information based off the keyword or phrase that you're using, that you're testing here. And so this just allows you to search for different terms and different keywords. You can kind of get an idea of what's going to work best for your marketing strategy if you're an advertiser and you're wanting to get as many people, as much traffic as you can to your blog or website. And if you're wanting to make as much money as you possibly can with that advertising. You know, the Google Keyword Planner is a great thing to use. It's a great handy little tool to have. And I mentioned before that there was the keyword tool by Google. That was the previous option that you had, which works very similarly to the Google Keyword Planner if it's now available. Few differences. There's a few different things that you could select before, like for instance, all of these terms here, when I type in sell smartphone, it's going to be looking for exact matches versus broad matches or just general phrases. So before you could kind of modify whether or not you wanted to do exact or not. But in this particular instance with the Google Keyword Planner, it's going to be searching specifically for whatever keyword or phrase you're putting in here. So that's one difference. And there's just a difference in the overall interface here. Other than that, we can also go back to our main screen for the Keyword Planner here. We can click on our second tab, which is going to allow us to enter keywords here. And then we can actually test those keywords to see how they're going to perform. Then if we go to our third tab, we can also enter keywords here as well. And once we've put in a list of words or keywords in both of our lists here, we can click on the Get Estimates button. And you can see our average cost per day or clicks per day here. It gives us our range, and we can follow this here and see what the CPC is going to be based off the keywords that we've input. That's really all there is to it. That's how you use the Google Keyword Planner to test your different keywords and to see how different keywords and key phrases are going to perform if you're an advertiser or if you're a marketer, and see how they're going to help you see what kind of keywords you should use in your blogs and websites. Thanks for watching this video on the Google Keyword Planner, and have a great day.